REED-BBS. BBS. Blackberg Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.
REED-BBS, BBS, Haney versus Prograis, Dev versus Regis. Talk ends, and the talk really has ended. The talk is over. All that's left to do now is fight this Saturday, December the 9th, for Regis Prograis WBC 140-pound title. Regis is a minus 300 underdog, meaning you bet 100, you win 300. We've had the final press conference. We've had the weigh-in, where Dev, he weighed in at 140 pounds even. Regis was 139 pounds even. Dev, the naturally bigger man, to the surprise of no one. Speaking of the weigh-in, real quick as an aside, who in the hell is Ebony Bridges? Who is that? Who is that woman? The blonde bomber. Bomb Squad! The old Ebony Bridges, she was at the weigh-in also in some lingerie. Now, typically, I'm not into women with tats and fake titties and shit. I mean, you know, it looked like... For those that don't know, you can tell titties are fake when you can see that runway, that roadway, that fucking avenue running between two goddamn cantaloupes on a woman's chest. That's when you know they fake. And again, the tats, there's nothing more unbecoming of a woman to me than tattoos. But in the case of Ebony Bridges, make an exception. And shout out to being a white woman named Ebony, but I digress. The promotion for Talk Ends, Haney versus Prograis, has been quite impressive. They got a sellout crowd, sellout Bay Area crowd, I should say. These motherfuckers selling t-shirts. They got all types of merch. I don't know if E40 or Too Short gonna be a part of Dev's ring entrance. Maybe some Andre Ward, who really knows hieroglyphics, souls of mischief. You know what I'm saying? Casual. Like, who knows? Steph Curry, Clay, Draymond, I don't know, but I'm sure there'll be some sort of Bay Area, Oakland, San Francisco theme. The promo videos, the Zone has been pushing it heavily and mightily. Off the cuff with both Dev and Regis, behind the scenes, and of course the face-off with Chris Mannix. There was even a Golden Gate Bridge photo shoot, which was real dope, a real dope touch. Regis has his own personal YouTube channel covering the fight. Dev has his own YouTube channel covering the fight on some background-ish. It was it's been dope to witness. It really has. Shout out to Evans Tobler, the strength and conditioning coach who has morphed into the best supporting actor of the Haney Prograis Talk Ends promotion. Best supporting actor award goes to Evans Tobler. Well done, my man. Well done. Him and Dollar Bill Haney been going back and forth the whole way, keeping it lively, whereas Regis was completely disinterested and bored at the first press conference and at the last one. Wasn't until this weigh-in where Regis really let his hair down, so to speak, which I'll speak on in a second. The ages, Regis is 34, Dev is like 24 or 25. There's almost like a David Benavidez, Demetrius Andre level age gap between these two men. The countdown shows, the DAZN promo videos and whatnot spoke on their backgrounds. Of course, Dev is a Bay Area kid, technically born in San Francisco. Kind of roamed the Oakland area a little bit with his dad. Then, without boxing being the purpose, he moved to Vegas to be with his pops. And then, of course, there, found himself in and out the Mayweather gym. Before long, DevinHaney sparring and other assorted videos were released. And before he became pro, he was already a pretty decent name By the time I saw Dev, it was on a Showbox card, I forget, but I had heard of him 2 or 3 years before I actually saw him fight. Regis, Rougarou, like the swamp werewolf, bayou creature. He's going to have to fight like that too, but I'll lace you up with a prediction video after this one. But yeah, New Orleans dude, born and raised, took up boxing at the age of 16. Then Katrina hits. His whole family's uprooted. He winds up in Houston, where he's in the same gym. He's one of the shorties with the Charlo brothers, Oshaki Foster and others. Regis ironically says that Mike Tyson got him started into boxing. Just watching Tyson footage made him want to be a fighter. And the baddest man on the planet vibe resonated with him, just walking down the street knowing I could whoop that dude's ass. Or I could whoop that dude's ass. Or I could whoop that dude's ass. That really, it resonated with Regis. But then from there, as much as he loved Tyson, he ends up in a gym with the likes of Evander Holyfield, who peeped him to the game and let Regis know that a professional boxing career was indeed attainable, not just something you saw on TV. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they had a nice, lengthy, tense stare down at the weigh-in. It was pretty dope. Neither man wanted to look away. Dev eventually did. So in that regard, you can say that Regis got the first W of the event. Then Regis okey-doked the microphone from Chris Mannix and proceeded to tell the overwhelmingly pro-Haney crowd, fuck the Haneys, fuck all y'all. Y'all full of crackheads and little kids. And he was, as you can imagine, lustily booed for that, for his troubles. Now, I enjoy a good build-up, and this was such. You know, Dev is still using Floyd swag to promote himself. Him and Dollar Bill Haney, they keep pushing Dev as a killer. Dollar Bill, he's still talking about sentencing and issuing warrants. The execution is coming. You're going to wind up in the hospital. You know, they talk like Dev is Mike Tyson and catching bodies and shit, leaving a trail of concussed and KO'd motherfuckers in his wake, which is probably why a lot of people don't like him. I'm pretty indifferent. I'm on record saying I don't think Dev is special as a fighter. That doesn't mean I don't think he can fight. Brother can obviously fight and is talented. It's that lack of power for me, though. But yeah, we'll get more into that later in my next video. Got a prediction video coming, of course. There's going to be a Dev versus Regis live stream narrated by REED-BBS. BBS. Blackberg Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.